Hello everyone, for users of the Insinkerator Hot Tap. I had a problem whereby my pipe burst going on the water inlet that went into this steaming tank here. I'm sure you've seen these, they're quite common, I think there's a newer model. So I had a problem where this pipe burst, there's a tear in it, meaning every time I called for water on the hot tap, water would be spewing out everywhere. The filter for me is over here, that's all good, and I update that regularly, important to do that. So my solution was that I found that this pipe here, which is the cold water from the tap into the tank, the main water feed for the tank, was too short. So when it was coming in, it was bending on this corner, and over time that bend caused a tear in the pipe, because this is under pressure, you see, under cold water pressure. Now the problem was, in the UK at least, the pipe that this uses, it being an American appliance, is a 1/4 inch, which is not terribly common. So despite this coupler here, it's quite hard to get a coupler back to back. So my solution was to buy this part, which you can purchase off of eBay or directly from Insinkerator, which is a replacement cold water pipe. Which, funnily enough, is exactly the same length as this one that was original. I don't know why it's white, but there we go. In a bid to extend the two together, but of course, buying the coupler for this, especially in the UK, is very hard. So what I did was, the original pipe was manufactured by John Guest, and it so turns out that John Guest makes a fantastic little device, which is this, a equal connector, I think it's called, a John Guest equal connector, 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch, and all you do is you slice the ends of the pipe off. Don't need to do anything, don't need to put any inserts or anything, just make sure it's a clean slice. You buy this coupler, which is about £2–3, and you push them in together, and that creates a watertight seal that's absolutely fine. And that goes directly into the water inlet. You can use the original or the new one. Snaps onto the top. And what I found, funnily enough, after having the Insinkerator switched off for a couple of weeks, because I was forever trying to figure out how to get this piece, I discovered that when you turn the cold water on, water would start gushing out to this connector, which was very strange. And I thought, oh gosh, I've got to buy a new box. But as it turns out, switch it on and let it spew out for a little bit. And eventually the parts on the inside seem to heat up, as it would do. So everything is sort of slightly warm to the touch. And all of a sudden now, for whatever reason, I don't know if the parts have expanded or what, but it no longer leaks. Don't know why. So I went to bed last night thinking, oh man, this is the end. And it no longer leaks. So now when I call for water here and I press down, that's the hot water. And there it is, going absolutely in, no problem at all, no drips, no drabs. Happy days. So the secret sauce essentially is you might want to extend this water pipe. You can buy this pipe as a replacement part. I think it's about £20. I know it's very expensive, but there we go. And then buy this John Guest coupler. Absolutely incredible. I'm going to get more of these. You can get these for copper pipes as well, should you want them. But they're just incredible. Instead of having to faff around with all this stuff, all the brass stuff and the threads, and you know what I'm talking about is you'd otherwise need something that looks a bit like that. You know what I mean? But this was me buying the wrong size. So the John Guest parts, the couplers, are very, very good. So thoroughly recommend, and that's working like a pipe dream.